Welcome back, everybody. Final half hour here on a busy Wednesday show. Tomorrow, we'll check in Las Vegas. The Frozen Four set to go with UND. We'll preview that tomorrow. You're seeing that Dragons logo because we're going to chat some Dragon hoops. One of the top area players from our neck of the woods made her decision to go play for Carl Nelson and the Dragons. Annika Dunrud from New York Mills. I'm wearing some Eagle Blue for her today on the show. Joins us after she announced that she's going to play for the Dragons. Congratulations. We were just visiting off air. Tell us about your recruitment process. This is for next season. Was this getting late in the deal? Were you nervous? Tell us about it.
Yeah, for sure. It's super stressful. I mean, I really wanted to commit early. And then, I visited a lot of places, like in-state, out-of-state. Like I flew places. Nowhere just really felt like it was somewhere I could see myself being for 4 or 5 years. And then, I visited MSUM a while back, went to one of their games against Minot, and then visited again like last Wednesday. And afterwards, I talked to my parents and I'm like, yeah, this is where I want to be. Like I knew instantly. It was just instant. I don't know. Yeah.
To have it done, we were just visiting off air. First off, what was it like talking to Coach Nelson saying, okay, this is where I want to go?
Yeah, it was great. I had a conversation with her and I knew that I liked them before I came in because I'd had like talks with them on the phone and everything. And I've seen how they coach and stuff. But I talked with her and it just immediately clicked. Like I love a coach who's like assertive, competitive, wants to win, will push me. And that's for sure the MSUM coaching staff. And it's felt like a relief and like so much stress has been just lifted off me because I know this is where I want to be now. So yeah.
Well, Coach Nelson is all that and then some. Obviously, you know about the Dragons. What stood out, and certainly the amount of local players, Annika, that have gone and play there. How much was that a big deal, or not really in your commitment?
It's important that I can connect with my teammates because it's a big part of playing is being able to understand each other and it is a big thing. I talked to some of them when I was on my visit and they're all super supportive. I think they all understand each other. Like I was talking to each one of them. They're like, yeah, there's no beef with anybody. Like we all just love each other. And yeah, it's special that so many people around the community decide that they want to stay around here and kind of, show what this area has to offer too.
You played some high-level AAU ball with Minnesota Suns, if I remember correctly. Tell us about that and those experiences of going and playing with higher-level caliber players, and how much did that make you better in the AAU circuit?
Yeah, I'd played with North Tartan before, the second team for a couple years. I played up a year for probably 4 of my 7 years playing AAU. But playing for the Suns was completely different. And we traveled to Texas, Vegas, Ohio for 2 weeks, like everywhere. We had Gino watching us. We had it was crazy. But I think more than anything, it just it kind of helped me learn how to play with, high level talent, play with high level talent. Tori Orline I played with, it's a completely new game. It made my regular season kind of slow down for me a little bit, but it was great. And Dre Jefferson, favorite coach I've had, he's awesome. But yeah, if anything, I also think that it helps just my confidence. It's I can play with this talent, and kind of helps me become more confident for my next 4 or 5 years.
No, I don't want to get you in trouble. You just said favorite coach you've ever had. Your dad coached you as well. Are you going to get in trouble now for saying that?
I should say AAU coach, I guess.
What was that like? Tell us about that relationship. I've talked definitely with a lot of males about that. What is it like for you with your dad being your coach? How did you handle that the last few years?
Yeah, it's obviously ups and downs, but I loved having him. I didn't want to play softball this year, but he's the head softball coach as well. So I came back to it because, last year was too much to do AU and softball both. But just having him coach me one last time. And it's always funny because one of my friends that I played with, she's a senior too. She would always have to like nudge me during practice so that I wouldn't like get him upset or like, cause I wouldn't say be talking back, but I'd be like, so why are we doing this? Why aren't we doing this? Or why are we not running this? And then she would have to like poke me and be like, we don't want to stay here until 6:30 at night. But yeah, I mean, it's awesome. Even just like out of season, him rebounding for me and, you know, coaching me, watching film with him at home. It's just, yeah, I would not be where I am without having him as my coach, I don't think.
Does he tell you he could play, that he was a hooper? Does he bring that up?
Yeah.
Or
He played up a mid-G. Yeah. Yeah.
Knowing the Northern Sun and the challenge, I mean, I would say it's the best Division II basketball league around. Describe that if you're heading into that now, starting next year.
Yeah, I mean, it's so exciting. I have a lot of teammates who play in the conference and not even just from the Suns, but from my old North Tartan teams. And it'll be fun to play against them. And just, yeah, it's definitely high level competition. And I'm excited. I want to be pushed and I'm so competitive. So yeah, I'm excited for that.
I want to ask, you mentioned about playing AAU ball. What was that like then transitioning back to high school? Did it seem like it was like A to Z? What was that like going from AAU and then into the high school regular season?
Frustrating at times, but I mean, it's just a different game. Like AAU, we played very differently. We played, you know, high speed, man to man, and then I'm from like a small town, you know, we do zone, other teams sit in zones, and it's frustrating sometimes because it's like, okay, so it's almost harder to score now than it was when I was playing these high level athletes. But I mean, it was fun. I mean, I love my team and I like playing for my hometown, you know. Well, even the crowd. Yeah.
I have to imagine it was difficult because everyone's focusing on you. They know if we're going to beat New York Mills, we got to stop you. How much of a challenge was that each night?
Oh yeah, it was, I mean, super frustrating. I mean, last year I had Ayla Olson, who went to St. Mary's to play volleyball and basketball, but we used to kind of play off of each other and we understood each other. So then they kind of had two people. Yeah. Or even like some other seniors, we had Elena Bowney. She was good, you know. But this year was different. I mean, I face guarded, you know, I would have two people on me, three people on me down in the paint. Like it was just completely different. But I actually loved it because it challenged me to, you know, find new ways to score and even like defensively, it was just, I had more of a role. So, I mean, it was fun. I actually enjoyed it, even though I probably wouldn't say that a couple months ago. I can say that now, but yeah.
I got to know, I don't think I know this. Biggest rival from your mind in high school? Who's New York Mills? Who's your chief rival, would you say, off the top of your head?
For girls basketball, for sure, Underwood.
Okay.
Or in our conference, Monaga.
Okay.
Yeah. So
those are the games you got up for probably the most?
Yeah, I mean, in my high school since 7th grade, we have lost to Underwood in the playoffs 5 out of my 6 years of playing. So that's a little frustrating.
I bet.
But even this year, our last year, we lost to them. And it's like, of course, I mean, yeah, but I don't know. It's always fun playing them. I mean, it's always a competitive game. But
we were visiting off air about this becoming public and of now you're going to go to school and play basketball. What are the last few days like been, not only at school, but around town?
Yeah, I mean, you know, random FaceTime calls and like texts from people like, hey, call me when you can. Or like, even like I come to school and it's like people stop me in the hallways and they're like, hey, congrats. Or like, it's surreal because, you know, it makes me, you know, excited for the next 4 or 5 years because, yeah, but they're all super supportive and I'm sure a lot of people will come to my game or like our games and stuff. So yeah, I'm super excited.
I know how good you guys are in softball. So tell me about just one last run. How excited are you to do this once the snow finally melts, you guys get out there and actually play? Yeah,
I'm excited. I mean, my dad has been coaching me for, I guess, 5 years because I didn't play last year. Yeah. But yeah, we're always super competitive. They went to state 7 years in a row. Yeah. Of course, stopped when I got into 7th grade, but you know, that's how it works. But yeah, we have gotten second 3 out of my 5 years playing. So that's pretty good. Almost going to state. But I mean, yeah, I'm super excited. I mean, we had, I'm not going to say who, but we had a team this year that we beat in basketball, and we lost to them in playoffs a couple of years ago. And they told my dad, they're like, we'll see you during softball season. So I have a feeling we're gonna, bring it for sure this year. Yeah.
Wow. That's like months down the line kind of trash talking.
Oh yeah.
People that don't know, how big a deal is softball in your hometown?
Oh yeah. I mean, softball and baseball, that's what my town lives for sure. I mean, baseball even went to state like 2 times in the past. I mean, they've gone a lot. And softball, we're always super competitive. So many people play. We always have tons of people coming out. I mean, we had like 2 C squads one year, which is not common at all for our size school, But it's a big deal. I mean, people come up and they support us and they show up to games even when it's like, 50 degrees outside and cold, but yeah, that's how our town is.
I appreciate you doing this. Last thing, if I would have told you this 5-6 years ago, you're going to be playing college basketball, would you believe me? Was this part of the goal all along?
I mean, it was part of the goal, but I mean, I don't know that I would believe you. I mean, it's been a process, and, there's definitely been its ups and downs, but yeah, I would probably cry. I'd be so excited. Yeah, this is for sure the dream.
Did you guys celebrate, or is that you go out to dinner or anything? Did you do that or not yet?
I mean, not yet. I have my signing today.
There you go.
I'm having my team come.
Nice.
And, yeah, they're super excited too. And I'm sure we'll celebrate in some way. Yeah.
I appreciate you doing this. Congratulations. Tell your dad I said hi, and thanks again, and congrats. And we'll see you on the court here in the not too distant future, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it. Annika Dunrud joining us from New York Mills, one of the members of the Dragon class of 2026, joining a couple other DGF Rebels. Carla always able to get the really good players from around the area to come here. Highway 10 has just been magnet, whether it be Barnesville, Hawley, Perham. You go further now with New York Mills. You name it. They're normally, if they're that good, they're going to be playing for the Dragons in the NSIC. So appreciate Annika joining us. And for those that don't know, follow. I mean, New York Mills baseball and softball are always good. Always have a chance to win section. It used to be 6A. I have to double check if that's the case, and would go to state. I follow them. They played at Target Field for the baseball title. Gosh, a couple years ago they were down there for that. We appreciate Annika giving us a few minutes here to wrap up our show this morning. We'll take our final break. We come back. We'll get you ready for a pretty good Sports Wednesday, and we got to show you the first quote-unquote brawl of the baseball season. That's coming up. We wrap up the show after this.